Hi guys, it's Leia. Today I will be doing my April wrap-up. I read a total of 2 books and 5 graphic novels this month. I know I went a little crazy with the graphic novels, but that was what I was in the mood for this month, so yeah. The first book that I read was The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. This book follows a boy named Caleb, and he's trying to fail the iron trial because his father believes that his life will be in danger if he gets into the school. So he's trying his best to fail, but he doesn't. So you follow him through his first year in the magisterium. You uncover secrets about his parents, about himself, about the school, and about the world. And this was a really fun book. I really enjoyed it. I will say though that I did have some problems with this book. The magic system was very vague. I mean, they talk about fire magic, like elemental magic in general, and it wasn't really explained how the magic worked, especially chaos magic. I have no idea what it is. I don't know how it works. I don't know where it comes from. I feel like if you're gonna write a book about magic, then I feel like the magic system should have been explained more. Also, I feel like the world building was kind of lacking for me, but overall, I mean, it's a middle grade book. It was fun, it was fast paced, it was exciting, there was a lot of mysteries to solve, and I really enjoyed reading it. So I want to address the comparisons being made to Harry Potter. I mean, yes, it's about magic. Yes, there's a school of magic, but I don't think it's the same or remotely the same as Harry Potter. I feel like the book has a totally different feel and a different tone. If anything, I feel like it's more comparable to like the Percy Jackson books. As far as the dialogue and the characters, I feel like it's more similar to Percy Jackson. But that's just my opinion. So if you're hesitant to read this book because of the Harry Potter thing, just pick it up. Form your own opinion about it. Not gonna lie, that was why I was a little hesitant in reading this book, but I went ahead and just read it and I ended up really enjoying it. The next book that I finished is The Young Elites by Marie Lu. So to give you guys a little backstory on the world of this book, several years ago a blood fever infected the land and it killed a lot of children and adults. But a good handful of those children survived the blood fever, and they're marked with like scars, and then their hair is a different color, and they are called Malfettos. And a handful of the Malfetto children gained special abilities, and they are called the Young Elites. And this book follows a girl named Adelina who is a Malfetto, and she finds out that she has special abilities. So this book had a really good start for me, but then in the middle it just got really slow and it kind of dragged on a little bit. Honestly, this book was kind of boring. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm definitely gonna check out the next book when it comes out, but I had to read this book during my lunch break at work because it kept making me really sleepy and it just put me right to sleep when I would read it at night. So I really wanted to like this book. I feel like this book has potential though. Adelina is not your typical heroic character. She's not completely good, and she's got a little bit of like darkness and evil in her, and it's kind of like her struggle of whether she wants to be good or whether she wants to be evil, and I really like that about this book, which is why I am excited for the second book to come out, and I'm hoping that it will be better than this. But overall, I give this book a solid 3 out of 5. The last 5 things that I read this month were graphic novels, and the first one is Saga Volume 4 by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. Yeah, this was great. No surprise, I really enjoyed it. I can't wait till the next volume comes out. The next graphic novel that I finished is Superior by Mark Millar and Lionel Yu. This book follows a boy who has multiple sclerosis, and he is stuck in a wheelchair, but he is granted this wish to become his favorite superhero, who is Superior, which is supposed to be kind of like a version of Superman. He kind of has the same abilities. He can fly, he's indestructible, he has laser eyes, he does a lot of good, he helps a lot of people, but then his wish only lasts for a week. And then he needs to decide whether he wants to stay as Superior or whether he wants to go back to being his normal self. I mean, granted, there's a lot more to this book than that, but I don't want to say anything more because of spoilers. But I really enjoyed this graphic novel. I thought it had a good moral to the story, and it was just a really fun, action-packed, exciting read. The next graphic novel that I picked up, after reading Superior, I wanted to pick up more of Mark Millar's work, so I picked up Nemesis. And this is a short series. It only consists of 4 issues, so everything is packed into this nice volume here. And this graphic novel follows a man named Nemesis. Nemesis is kind of like your Bruce Wayne character, but instead of using the money and the resources to do good, he becomes a supervillain. And I'm not talking about like a anti-hero type person. He is a straight up villain. He's pretty messed up. I'm not gonna lie, this book doesn't have much of a story to it. It's kind of lacking in the storyline aspect, but it was so entertaining. I mean, it's very messed up, it's very gory, it's very bloody, but if you enjoy stuff like that, like I do, then I highly recommend it. Oh, if you like movies like Saw or Hostel or Kill Bill, then I highly recommend this book. It was a really fun read. The next thing that I finished is Rat Queens by Curtis J. Weeb and Rock Upchurch. This book follows a group of I want to say vigilantes, and they go around and they save the town from evil, but something is trying to kill them and they're trying to figure out what it is. That's pretty much all you have to know going into this. What stands out in this graphic novel is the humor. The humor is more on the sexual side, and it's pretty inappropriate at times, but it's hilarious. I really enjoyed this graphic novel. It's set in kind of like a medieval type world where there's like monsters and fairies and ogres, and I really enjoyed this. I think this is relatively new, so I don't think there's that many issues out at the moment, but I will definitely be picking up the next one. The last thing that I read in the month of April is Lazarus by Greg Rucka, Michael Lark, and Santi Arcus. Unfortunately, I did not enjoy this graphic novel that much. It was kind of boring. It follows a girl named Forever, and she is the protector of her family, and she pretty much can't die. You shoot her, you cut off stuff, and she'll regenerate. That's kind of the gist of it, which I feel like it had potential, but the storyline was just pretty boring. I don't have any desire to pick up the second volume. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one. Alright guys, that is everything that I read in April. Please let me know if you read anything that I mentioned. Let's chat about it down below in the comment section, and please like and subscribe if you like this video, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!